Break 17, break 17. Who's got it on tonight? Good evening. What's happening? Thanks for dropping in. Sitting around this evening on the radio. I got the scanner going to see what's happening in the. I got it on the airplane mode tonight. See if we hear any air traffic control or airplanes talking. I've been on the CB band tonight. Not a whole lot happening. There's some stuff going on channel 11. I guess you guys don't care. Hello, Backstabber. Hello, Backstabber. Wizard 1369 St. Anne. I'm waving a hand at you there. Come back. Hello, Backstabber. Backstabber. You got it on? I heard you in there a second ago. You still there? He's over in Missouri. St. Louis, this guy's over in St. Louis. He's not too far from me, but I'm having a hard time. He's not making contact. How about it, South St. Louis? How about you, South St. Louis? They call me Wizard 1369 over here in St. Anne. I'm trying to make a contact there. Roger? So I heard this guy chattering a few times this evening, and I keep trying to contact him. He got to get his ears fixed or something. So I'm talking on a CB radio this evening. I use an Anytone 6666. It's a Japanese or Chinese radio, but it still gets out pretty good. I'm just using a little old Antron 99. I got a little fire in the wire. I'm only running about 100 watts though, so I got to stay under the radar, so to speak. I think I got this thing open for questions or chat. If you guys want to ask any questions or just want to pick a topic, you know, this is going on in the background. I guess I'll try them again. Maybe I need to pump it up. I don't know. Anyway, so I got this. Anything that's on this thing here, my radio can talk to. That's Del Boy's CB radio frequency list. Generally, if I can hear you, I can talk to you. Anyway, a whole lot going on. This guy's backstabber. How about it? Backstabber, Wizard 1369. You got a copy on this Mud Duck station? Come on. Break 19. How about it out there? Anybody got a copy on this old Mud Duck station here in St. Anne, Missouri? Come on. I guess nobody's on tonight. I'm not sure what to do to get people engaged. I know you see a British flag back here. I'm not in Britain, by the way. I'm as American as they come. I've had a few people drop in and say hello. So I'm on channel 19 right now and see what's going on the road. Every once in a while the truckers like to talk, but I just don't know if, I'm not so sure I'm getting out tonight. I've tried to talk to a few people. One guy over in St. Louis, they called him Backstabber. I don't think I've ever spoken with him before, but he was on and he was yelling and screaming at somebody, but it wasn't me. Like I say, generally, if I can hear you, I can talk to you. Anybody got any questions? Anything they want to talk about, discuss, complain about, bitch about, moan about, whine about? If you do, now's your opportunity. But I don't know. Somebody give me a thumbs up just to see maybe if I'm there. If you can hear me. I'm supposed to be on public. I'm not sure what's going on with if I'm on public. Let's see. Well, I'm not unlisted. Anybody got any comments, complaints? Feel free to type them in now. Forever hold your peace. I'm gonna blow them out of the water here for a second. See if I can get him. I'm going to put about 200 watts of fire in my wire and see if I can get anybody. Break 19. How about a radio check? Anybody got a copy on my old Mud Duck station over here in St. Anne, Missouri there? Come on. Man, it's quiet. I hear somebody talking, but I don't think he's talking to me. I'm sure I'm getting out though. My meter says I am. I know my modulation's not dead because I'm hearing when I talk, I have what they call talkback, so When I'm talking, I'm hearing myself talk, so I know I'm getting out. I just don't know if other people, if their ears are working or not this evening. Yep. Hello, viewer. Welcome to CB time. I'm just sitting around. I've been trying to make contact this evening, but I can't get in touch with anybody yet. I guess, I mean, I'm hearing people talk. I've tried to get a radio check, but nobody's hearing me, so I'm not sure what's going on this evening. I know I'm on the right band. I'm on the mid band, which is everything here in green. Or, well, it looks kind of blue. It's actually green where my finger is. That's a D band. So I'm able to get out. I know I am. I don't think anybody's comprehending what I'm doing here. I've switched down to channel 17. I'll go on down here down to 6. These guys here, this is the Super Bowl channel. It's CB frequency, channel 6. The frequency is 27.025. Most of these guys are down south, Louisiana and Florida. I can hear them, but I really don't think I can talk to them. Of course, I've not tried yet. I know at one point I had a CB that I could do that with. I think this one will, but it really just kind of depends on the conditions. So anyway, that's kind of what's going on with me. So are we able to make comments or what? I mean, what's going on out there? Anybody? Nobody's liking my stuff or anything like that. I've had a few people stop in and say hello. Well, they haven't said hello, but I see them on there. Hello, viewer. I'm not sure if you've stopped in yet. I'm sitting around on my CB radio tonight. I'm hearing a lot of chatter, but I've not been able to make any contact as of yet. Break 17. Break 17. How about a radio check out there? Anybody got a copy on this old Mud Duck station in St. Anne, Missouri there? Come back. I guess the conditions aren't right tonight. The conditions come and go from time to time. You know, for a minute you'll be able to talk, and then for a minute you won't, and then, you know, it fades in and out. So I'm running a base station out of my house. So I've got an Anytone 6666. It's a Japanese radio. It's digital. And I got a whole list of frequencies I can talk on here, so I skip around quite a bit. It's got upper sideband or lower sideband. I also have FM, which the FCC has decided to let people start talking on FM a little bit. And I'm not sure if that was because people were requesting it, or if, like, when the skip is rolling, it's really difficult a lot of times to break in on the AM channels or stations, so they decided to open up the bands a little bit and let people talk on FM. Hey viewer, could you just give me a test comment or something? I've had some people stop in, but I've not gotten anybody that's been able to comment on any of my stuff yet. I'd like to know that I'm getting out, that people can hear me, because not only am I not having any luck over there on my radio, but I'm not having any luck here either. So, and I'm not sure how I've got this thing set up this evening. I'm pretty sure that I've got the chat on. So if you'd like to say something or ask any questions, or yeah, I'm live, so I don't know what I did there. I hope I didn't cut it off and back on. Let's see, what does this button do? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm still live. How about that? So anyway, if you give me a thumbs up or something, let me know you can hear me. Let me know what's going on. That'd be really cool. So, like I've said to other people, I'm just sitting around talking on my CB radio tonight. Well, actually, I'm doing more listening than talking, because there ain't really a whole lot going on. I was up on they call the Super Bowl channel earlier. It's channel 6. There's mostly a bunch of older guys on there with great big radios. They got more money and more radios than sense. They don't mind spending the money. Man, why am I not getting any response? I just can't get anybody to engage. I wonder if I'm getting a bunch of like people from India, stuff like that coming in. Maybe. Because maybe they don't understand English. I think it's over across seas. It's like, let's see, what time is it here? It's 10 o'clock here, so 6 hours. It's like 4 a.m. in England or something like that. I'm wondering if maybe I'm coming in over there. People in America just aren't engaged tonight or something. I don't know. Hello, viewer. You're the only one that's here, viewer. Oh, we got 2 people. How about that? Maybe I'll get a few people in and we can actually discuss something. It's not having much luck. I've had, I think, like 3 people in here one time. So I'm talking on my CB radio here. I got a base station set up in my house, and I'm doing more listening tonight than talking. It'd be nice if I could get a thumbs up or a comment or something. I can't get anybody to engage. That's the hard thing about it. So, viewer, if you don't mind, down below there's a comment. Should be a comment section. You just comment test or affirmative or something like that. That'd be really cool. I'm having the same luck here tonight that I am over there. I'm listening more and seeing more people than I'm able to communicate with. How about that? So that's what happens. This radio here generally, well, there we go. I lost another viewer. Everybody have a good 4th of July. You know, it's amazing to me that we only celebrate the freedom in America one day a week. It seems like something that should be celebrated every day. You know, with what's going on in the world today, we really should appreciate the freedoms that we have a little more. And this celebrate one day a year stuff, I mean, that's all fine and good, but, you know, we really need to thank God every day that, you know, we're as free as we are. Maybe I ought to do something controversial, like put on my Make America Great hat again or something. Hello, viewer. So I can acknowledge when people come on, but unfortunately I'm not getting engagement from anybody. So if you want to comment, I'm open for discussion. I got my CB radio going on over here, but ain't a whole lot of people talking about much of anything. I don't really have anything to talk about. I didn't really plan on anything anyway. Under normal circumstances, I might have something to say or something like that, but not right now. Hello, viewers. Man, I got 2 people in here tonight. Hello. So, I'm just sitting around wasting time. I'm getting a lot of engagement from nobody. I got my CB radio over here playing. Also got a scanner going. I had it on airplane mode. I was thinking maybe we could get some air traffic control noise tonight. I got a scanner that I can hear airplanes fired, emergency, marine, and stuff like that. So I listen for there from time to time, and I hear some pretty interesting things. On the CB tonight, it doesn't seem I'm getting out too well. People aren't able to hear me for some reason, but I know I'm getting out. My meters tell me I'm getting out. I'm thinking maybe the conditions aren't right for just regular CB talk tonight. I'm not really sure. I've been up to sideband, not a whole lot going on sideband either, so I've just been kind of waiting for some engagement, maybe over here from you guys, because I'm not getting much engagement over there on my radio, so I'm having to drink some Kickstart this evening to stay awake. It's I'm not sure what time it is where you're at, but it's 10:17 p.m. I'm generally not on the radio this time of night, but it's been a while since I've hooked it up or turned it on anyway. So I thought I'd do something a little different tonight, turn it on and see what's happening in the world. There ain't a whole lot going on. Let's see what's going on with my scanner. See if there's any scan noise. Let's see here. Search. I've got it on airplane mode to hear airplanes. I can hear air traffic control. That is, if there's not something wrong with my radio or my scanner. Usually I get some kind of chatter on my CB or on my... I've got chatter on my CB, it's just nobody can hear me tonight for some reason. I'm not sure if people are just asleep behind their microphones or what's going on. But I tried to listen to my scanner as well to see what's going on with police, fire, and air. And I'm not getting anything there. Let's try the police bands and see what's going on there. Whew, that's loud. I'll turn it down a little bit. Let my ears wake up. Alright, well that's a terrible noise. Let's see here. Oh, okay. I'm not real familiar with my scanner. On my CB tonight, I've heard a lot of people talking, but I'm not really getting any conversation, like I said before. I'm trying to yell at people and get radio checks, but nobody's hearing me for some reason this evening. So I'm not really sure what's going on. But I'm going to sit here and listen for a little while. Feel free to comment, make any comments if you guys want. I don't know, I'm pretty sure that I've got the chat turned on. I'm not really sure how to check it though, so that's the problem. So if somebody wants to give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down or heart me or something, I don't know. I don't seem to be making much progress here. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Let's see what this says. I'm kind of new at everybody. Yep, I did. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't know how to check to see if people are allowed to chat. I know that sometimes when I'm going through the channels, if somebody's live, it'll tell me that only subscribers can chat or something like that. But I don't think I have it set up that way. So I've been talking on my CB. Well, I've been trying to talk on my CB radio tonight, but that's not going too well for me at this point. So I'm just hoping maybe if somebody will engage and ask some questions, or they won't make any comments, they have any arguments or bitches or gripes or groans, there's a section down below where you can make comments if you can find it. I don't know if I'm sure I have that like public and chat turned on, maybe, I don't know. Like I say, I'm kind of new at this kind of thing, so but I'm not seeing anybody commenting on anything. I've had quite a few people stop in. Yep, and both of my viewers just dropped out. So let's see here. How do you start a poll? Okay. Ask community question. Okay, there we go. I got a poll going now. Maybe I can get some engagement. Right on. And if I get votes either way, it should tell me. So maybe I can get some kind of engagement. Hello, viewers. It's good to have you stop in to see me this evening. Maybe while you're here, give me a comment, a gripe, anything, question. You know, try and get involved maybe. Let's see here. End poll. No, I don't want to end the poll. I want to engage people. Let's see if I share this to, no, I don't want to share this to Facebook because I don't want to go live on Facebook. So I just basically wanted to see if anybody's going to be engaged this evening. I've been live for about 28 minutes. I've had a bunch of people stop in, but nobody's saying anything. So it'd be nice if people would ask a question or comment or something like that. That would really help me out. I'm kind of new at this whole thing. You know, I just don't know how to keep people engaged. Alright. Some good shit right there. Yep. Anybody wrestling fans that remember this company? Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling? No? Okay, no. Alright. Break channel 19. Break channel 19. How about somebody out there tell me if this radio is working? Sure, I'm having a hard time making contact this evening. I don't know what's going on. My SWR is good. And as far as my meter goes, it's telling me I'm getting out. So somebody tell me something. I wonder. Well, that doesn't do anything here. Let's see. Modulation. All right. Hello. Hello. Audio. I'm getting out. I'm not sure what's going on. Usually my modulation meter here tells me if I'm modulating. And I should be. I've got it hooked up, yeah. I'm not sure what's going on with this thing. I've been trying to talk to people this evening, and for some reason I'm not getting anybody. I think I'd have better luck trying to talk to people on. I'm going to go down to 38. Go to sideband. No, let's see here. A, B, C, D band. Let's go for sideband. Yep, nobody on sideband. FM, AM. I'm not sure what's going on. That's sideband. Somebody's talking on sideband. That's weird. I can hear somebody talking on sideband, but I'm not getting anything. I can't clear them up enough to understand what's going on here. So let me go back to AM. I'm sure that I'm in the right place, and I'm not. What is wrong? Hello, viewer. So what do people want to talk about tonight? Anything at all? Anybody got any questions, comments, bitches, gripes? This is an open forum for those kinds of things. So if you'd like to comment, you're more than welcome to. I'm just sitting around wasting time this evening. I haven't been on my radio in a while, so I figured I'd come downstairs and crank it up. Unfortunately, I'm not making contact with anybody. Hello, audio. How about a radio check? Any of you truckers out there on Interstate 70 or 270 or 370 or any of the 70s? You guys got it on out there? Anybody hear this whole mud duck station? Hello, viewer. How you doing? Well, another one just passing through. Yep, I'm not having much luck here. I've been on 34 minutes. Hello, viewer. What's happening? So I'm sitting here on my CB radio tonight. I'm not making any progress at all. There's a whole lot of chatter, but for some reason nobody's able to hear me. I can't figure out why. My meters and everything, I got digital meters on my radio and everything. It's telling me I'm getting out. This is on channel 6. Channel 6 is always busy. Break channel 6. Break channel 6. Somebody out there give me a radio check. I hear a lot of chatter, but I'm not able to make any contact. Is this thing working? Somebody tell me, please. Blackjack. I don't know who Blackjack is or where he's from. That's somebody's pretty close. I got my preamp on, so I'm able to pull people in, but looking by the looks of my meter, these people are pretty close. But again, like I said before, I'm not really getting out too well, so I'm not really sure what's going on. I don't have two cell phones where I call somebody and, hey, Uncle Gary, what's happening? Sounds good to you? Yeah. I don't know if you can hear my radio up there where you're at. What are you doing on YouTube? Wow, that's really cool. How about that? It's good to see you. Oh, I'm here anyway. Of course, all I can see is your name. Yeah. So I've been on here for, I don't know, Uncle Gary, I've been on here about 30 minutes or so. And I've got my radio going, and I've got my scanner going. I usually hear some chatter on my scanner, like, you know, my police scanner, but there's not a whole lot going on tonight. And I've got my, I'm running an Anytone 6666, which is the radio I'm running. So I've got a whole list of frequencies that I can choose from. But I have to be real careful about where I talk though, because, you know, some of these, you got to have a license to talk on some of these channels, especially in the way uppers. My radio, I've got, let's see, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, and J band. Plus I've got upper and lower sideband and FM. So I got plenty of choices if I want to talk to somebody. So how's things in your neck of the wood, Uncle Gary? Pretty good? I'll give you a minute to answer. Sounds like I'm in your living room. That's cool. I guess I am, kinda. You know what I mean? I don't recall. Are you running a CB radio, Uncle Gary, by chance, over there? Let me see if I can. I'm going to take this off of here and see if I can show you what I'm doing. This is my radio, right here. Now, this is a Anytone 6666, and I've got it running off of this power supply right here, and then I've got a white Tornado 225. That's a mobile amp, and it's running off of this power supply here. Now this one here is also an amp, but there's something wrong with the receive frequencies in it, or the receive amp. I can't bring anybody in, so I quit using it. This one here will do about 225 watts when it works, but it's not working right now. This one here, this will do about 175. And then if I go barefooted on this radio here, this radio will probably do 100 to 125 by itself, but when I run the amp, I run about a 2.5 watt dead key so that I get a lot of swing with my modulation. And then this right here, this is a Bearcat scanner. And what's really cool about this thing is that I can set it up to where it picks up the airlines, you know, because I'm not too far from an airport here. So I pick up airlines from time to time. Let's see how I get this thing back in there. Yep. But getting better. Yeah, I'm able to see more people, stopping in. And it sounds like the modulation's going on a little better. I'm on what they call the Super Bowl channel. I'm not sure if you're familiar. It's channel 6. So the Super Bowl channel is just a bunch of older guys that have nothing better to spend their money on than radios and amplifiers. You got to be a special class. Blowing my doors off. Video is great too. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, like I said, I try and get people engaged. That's something that's been real hard for me, to get people engaged and kind of hang out with me. So before you came in, I had probably, I don't know, 10 or 12 people stop in. But it seems like they didn't stick around long. But I don't get down here very often, and I just thought, well, since I'm hanging out in the basement this evening, I'll do a live video and I'll listen to the radio and see what's going on. These guys are really loud tonight. The skip was going really good earlier today. Of course, I'm not sure if you know how skip works, because I don't think we ever talked about that, but skip was real good today. There was a lot of people like from California, Texas, Utah, Arizona, places like that coming in. Now with this radio, or with the way I've got it set up, I have a real hard time talking out west, but I got a great big tree out in my backyard, and it's right beside my antenna, so I've got a feeling it's really interfering. But now people like in the southeast, let's see, Washington D.C., Virginia, West Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Arkansas, if the conditions are right, I don't have a hard time talking to them at all, and that's all on the opposite side of the tree. So I think it's probably the tree that has caused my problem. My antenna, I've got it on a 17-foot mast. It's on the side of my building out there, and I think the tip of the tip of the mast is at 17 feet. There's about 10 feet to the bottom, so that's 27 feet. And then I've got another that's an Antron 99. So it's the antenna itself is 6 feet sections, 3 sections, 6 feet, 18 feet. So if you look at, you're looking at probably 45 feet, something like that, to the tip of the antenna. I'd like to put it up a lot higher, but I don't have a tower to put it on. So, but it does a pretty good job for what I need. I just, I talk mostly local. We've got a group of people called the Missouri Mud Ducks that come on Wednesday nights. But I haven't stopped in and talked to them in quite a while. But there's a fella that lives there's actually 3 or 4 people that live pretty close to me. One guy's he's a Dominican, and he's got all kinds of radio equipment over there. But he talks to people in like in the West Indies and over in the Caribbean a lot. And he usually talks to me on channel 14. But I haven't been on in quite a while, so I'm guessing he's probably not on tonight because I haven't heard him chattering or anything. Then there's the guys on 17, the Missouri Mud Ducks. There's one of their crew lives about a mile and a half from me or something like that. So I talk to him quite a bit, or used to. But I've been driving my Trailblazer, the big one, the silver Trailblazer. I've been driving it back and forth to work, and I put the radio on 19 in the mornings. And he used to talk a whole lot in the mornings, but I haven't heard him in quite a while, so I'm not really sure what's up with him. His name is Bounty Hunter. The other guy's name is Monster. The guy from Dominican Republic, his name is Monster. And then there's another guy that's called Backstabber, which I heard him just a little bit ago. He's over in St. Louis somewhere. I don't know exactly where. South City, I think is what he said. And he was talking earlier, but for some reason I can usually make contact with him, but I wasn't able to make contact with him earlier, so I'm not really sure. Like I said, I think I'm getting out. My meters all tell me I am. My SWR is good, and my microphone seems to be working. You know, I have that talk back on my radio. I've got a speaker that I can turn my talk back on and off on this radio, and I can listen, you know, to my modulation when I'm talking to people. I can actually hear myself and how I sound. So, so it's working. I know my microphone's working. I don't know. Like I said, I've tried getting radio checks this evening, but I'm not having much luck with that. So I'm just hanging out in my basement, you know. It's a pretty cool little setup I got over here anyway. This is a setup. I'll show you a setup I used to have if you can see it. This is one. I lived in South Carolina. I had this one. This is a Ranger 2950, which is RCI Electronics. That's probably one of the better radios I've had. This is a Delta microphone, which is basically the same microphone I have now, except this is a Galaxy one. It's got echo and a Roger beep in it, so that when I talk and I unkey, it beeps. And then this was the power supply that I was running. This is actually a mobile radio. And this is the power supply I was running. That was a Pyramid. I believe that was a 12 amp. It was like a 12 or 15 amp power supply. I don't remember. It's been so long. And then this is an Elkin amp. This was 1 2 pushing 4. And I've talked all around the world in this radio here. That was built by a guy that was a friend of mine over in Monroe, North Carolina. So I had on this amplifier here, on this radio, I'd have about a 3-watt dead key. And then this amplifier here would dead key at about 100 watts. Evelyn hollered and told me I need to come make my new heart miz, so we'll catch you up with you. Okay. Hey, thanks, Uncle Gary. I appreciate you stopping in. It was really nice to have somebody engage me a little bit. Hey, but I'll tell Dee I saw you. We love you. You take care of yourself. Stay healthy. Okay? We'll talk at you again later. And tell Evelyn I said hello. Hi, Evelyn. Or you can show her. You know, I'll tell her myself. Anyway, I'll probably be on for another, I don't know, half hour or so. I'm not really trying to get numbers or anything, so I really don't care about all that kind of stuff. You know, I don't really care to, you know, I'm not on here enough to make it monetized. All right, we love you too. We'll talk at you later. But, yeah, that's my Uncle Gary. What a cool guy he is. But, anyway, so, like I said, I'm not on here a whole lot. Uh-oh. I'll turn my light off. There we go. So anyway, good talking to you, Uncle Gary. I'll talk to you again soon. But just press the X. That'll take you out of the chat, I think. Well, that was awesome. That's really cool. I never expected Uncle Gary to pop in on me. That's for sure. That's awesome. So anyway. break 19. Break 19. How about a radio check out there? Any trucks got your radios on? Give me a radio check over here. This little Mud Duck station, is it working tonight or not? It might be too late. Most of these truckers are probably asleep by now. They've all stopped for the evening. They probably not a whole lot going on right now. I don't know. CB radio seems to have spent its days already. Used to get a lot of this. A lot of people used to talk on CBs, and there's just not many people around anymore doing it. How about you, Monster? Hey, Monster, you got it on over there? So half the trick here is trying to find somebody to talk to, kind of like what I'm going through here on YouTube. Now, my Uncle Gary was in just a few minutes ago, so it was really nice to engage with him. But if there's anybody else out there that would like to speak or got any questions or comments, that would be really cool. I was waiting, I was kind of waiting on my Uncle Gary to start busting on me about my rag flag over here. Yeah, that's a Union Jack. Yeah. I wonder if I was to share this with Facebook, if I could get some more engagement. Let's see here. How do I share this? So if I hit share, and I go up here and hit Facebook, my news feed. Okay, now I'm shared on Facebook, I guess, too. So maybe I'll have some Facebook folks drop in and see me. Maybe I can get some engagement there. I don't know. We'll see. I guess if I share across more platforms, I'll get a better response. Hello, viewer. So I'm just sitting around this evening. Just got finished talking to my Uncle Gary. He did a little bit of engagement. That was pretty cool. Yep. So I've been live almost an hour, and I've had a few comments. Not many. I'm having about as much luck with this this whole YouTube thing as my battery's down to 15%. Let's see here. How am I going to do this? Because if I plug my phone in, I'm going to lose, and I've only got one plug. Tell you what, viewer, if you're there, hang out. I'll be right back. I can get a phone cord. I'll plug my phone in here. Alright, I'm back. Let's see if this It's going to work. Is it working? I got a green light. That means it's working. Woo! Sorry, y'all. I had to, if you're just now joining me, I was stepped out of the room for a minute. I had to go get a cord to charge up my phone. I was down to 15%. My goal tonight is to be live for an hour and a half. I've been live now for 56 minutes. This is my man cave, my basement here. And I've not had a whole lot of luck this evening with my CB or really engagement. I've been trying, needless to say. You guys have any comments or questions in the comment section down there? I just don't understand. I'm running enough power in my CB radio that I should be getting out. Yeah. Hello, viewer. If you like to, you can comment down below. I'm just hanging out in my basement. I got my CB radio on, and I've shared this with Facebook, so maybe some of my Facebook folks will come in and say hello. I hope. Yeah, so Uncle Gary said I was blowing his doors off when I was talking to him, which means, and that's something that usually you only hear if people have experience with CB radios. So that's pretty cool that he stopped in, but he had to take off. He's got heart medication he has to take. Throat's dry. I'm gonna have to go up the stairs again and get me something to drink here in a minute. Yep. So I've only got one phone, so I don't know. Let's see. I don't know where my tablet is. I've got a tablet too. I could probably hook up and see who's out there on Facebook. I did share with Facebook, which is I'm not really sure if any of you guys. I got 2 people watching right now. If either one of you are from Facebook, just comment below, and we'll see where we're at. But anyway, like I've been telling everybody else, I'm sitting around on my CB radio this evening. I'm hearing a lot of chatter, and I've been trying to get out, but for some reason I'm not getting much engagement either here or on my CB, so it makes it kind of difficult. But I got this, D gave me this neat ring thing. You can see it in my glasses. It's a ring light, which is really cool. I've got another light here that I can turn up, but it's really, really bright. So this ring light, I think I've got like three different settings on it or something, and I can turn it up and down as I need to. So if you have any questions, comments, bitches, gripes, complaints, positive things to say, yeah, that's what my comment section down below is for. Anyway, all right, I've been on an hour. How about that? I'm usually not on this long. Yeehaw. Hello, viewer. Make sure you comment below or answer the poll. I'm sorry. I've had one person vote on my poll. So apparently at least one person. There's another person dropping in to see me. Hello, viewer. Are you from Facebook or... Okay, so to let you know, I got this neat light ring thing. You can see it in my glasses here. Dee was using this thing for her. She had a business with Sipology, and she's not with them anymore. So she was going through some of her throwaway junk, and I ended up with this light. But I think it's really cool because now I can do live videos, and I don't have to search for, ceiling lights, because my lighting's not all that great in where I'm at in this room. I've got these lights, these like square lights, but they're only 40 watts, so they don't really put off a lot of light. And I've got this other light here, but it's really bright, and I can't point it directly at myself or I'll go blind, But so we're just hanging out in my basement this evening. I had my Uncle Gary stop in earlier. That was really cool. All right, well, I guess I chased everybody off again. So I'll just wait for the next one. There's another one. Hello, viewer. How you doing this evening? So I'm just sitting around, wasting time at this point, I guess. I've shared this on Facebook, so maybe I'll get some of my Facebook friends to pop in. Yeah. And just like that, they're gone again. All right. At this point, I've been on an hour, and at this point, I don't know how many people have stopped in. But, anyway. I'm going to need to go to the bathroom here in a minute. Something. Hello, viewer. Having a good 4th of July weekend so far, I hope. Maybe, I guess you still got all your fingers and toes. Yeah. Break 19. Break 19. How about a radio check? Anybody out there got a copy on this old mud duck station? I appreciate that, man. I've been trying to get somebody all evening, and I just hadn't been had much luck at all. At 10-4, I hear you on that one. You out there on Interstate 70?
Yeah, I'm on 170, fixing to hit 270.
Oh, okay, 10-4. I just got this little old mud duck station over here in St. Anne. I'm not far from Lambert Airport there, Roger. All right, man. Well, keep it between the ditches. Thanks for getting back to me. At least now I know I'm getting out. Like I said, I wasn't having much luck. Top evening to you. They call me Wizard 1369. 4 fingers and a thumb to you, and I'm waving your way. Yay! I finally got somebody on the radio. How about that? I am getting out. Right on. Gotta like that. Okay, so let's see if there's anybody around the band. Let's see, how do I scan? Let's scan the band. Scan. That's not scanning now for some reason. I'm not getting any shatter on my police scanner either. Let me turn this down for a minute. See what's going on with my police scanner. There we go. So I've got what they call a Sicone antenna for my scanner, Actually, I can set my scanner up to where I can listen to fire rescue, and stuff like that. Let's see here. Okay, put it on police. That's fire, police, fire. Put it on air. Let's go with air. Sometimes I get some pretty cool stuff from the airport. I don't need the marine part, just air. There we go. I'll hold right there. Okay. 126.5666. Well, I don't like that at all. Let's see. Band search. I'm not sure what frequencies. I don't have a flashlight to check. Oh, it's just searching. Okay, so search. Band. I don't want to program, I just want scan. I don't know a lot about this scanner. It's loud. Okay, let's see. I guess it's easier to do this when you're just on put it on police. I'm not hearing much on my scanner this evening. I guess the area that I'm in is kind of quiet. Usually Friday and Saturday night on a scanner are pretty busy. You hear a lot of fire, but a lot of this stuff's encrypted now, so you have to have what you call a trunking. They have trunking, which is encrypted, and I don't have. Mine's just a regular old scanner. It's not encrypted or anything, so it makes it a little more challenging. Most police stations are doing that now so that the criminals don't know when they're coming. Channel 6, see what's going on. I think. Let's see. I've got the receive all the way up on my radio. Man, it's quiet as a church mouse out there. Channel 17. There's usually somebody on 17. Scratch. Maybe I'll get somebody to come in here. Oh, it's quiet. All right. Yeah. So I've been on an hour and 9 minutes. My goal tonight is to go an hour and 30 minutes. I may start doing this a little more often now that I've kind of got a better idea. And I was really glad that my Uncle Gary stopped in, because if I take like an hour each day or something to do this, people will stop in more often if they see me on here. I guess, once they get used to seeing somebody's face, if they find them to be interesting or whatever, maybe I can get people to stop in a little more often than not. But Hello, viewer. Any questions or comments or anything like that this evening? I got a comment section down below if you'd like to leave a comment or ask any questions or any topics for discussion. You know, I'm open for suggestions. I know on my description it said that I was on my CB. Well, I've got my CB going, and I was just finally able to contact somebody, but it's kind of quiet now. I've got it squelched out. Let me turn it volume. There we go. There's somebody on 23. These guys are over across the river in Illinois. I think they're in Alton. There's one of these guys. I can't remember. There's one guy they call 420. He's over on the bluffs between Alton and Grafton. And then there's another fellow that is over by what they call the Chain of Rocks Bridge, which is one of the bridges that go from Illinois to Missouri. It's called the Chain of Rock Bridge, and he's over in that area somewhere. I've never met these people, but they hang out on 23. And I guess it's probably time for them. It's 11 o'clock, so I figured they'd be on eventually. Hello, viewer. Feel free to leave a comment, like, anything. No, I'm just going to leave. Okay, that's fine too. Hello, viewer. So I'm just sitting around on my CB radio this evening. Tablet is. If I could see what's going on Facebook. Hello, viewer. So I've been sitting around on my CB radio this evening and watching people come and go on my Facebook feed or in my YouTube feed here. Any questions, comments, any discussions, any discussion topics? Anything come to mind? No, I guess not. I bet you if I was to put on my Trump hat, I'd really get some attention. Catfish. I like catfish. You guys able to hear my old mud duck station over there in Alton this evening? Grasshopper. I don't know if I've ever heard him before. Hey guys, there's a wizard over here in St. Anne, Missouri there, Roger. Hey, 10-4. Where's everybody at tonight? Yeah, I've spoke to you over there on the Chain of Rocks before, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was pretty cool, man. I took part in the parade over there at O'Fallon this year. Walked about 2 miles. That was pretty cool, man, to see all the people lined up on the side of the road. Yeah, 10-4. You know, we ran out of the beads before anything else. We had about 4 bags of those things, and man, they went quick. So, like the first half of the route, you know, all the kids were getting them, and then we ran out, and everybody kept yelling beads, and we kept having to tell them we didn't have any more. Yeah, I was walking along with what's his name? Bill Eigel, the guy that's going for governor of Missouri. I was with his crowd. I heard somebody out there say hello, Wizard. Hello back at you. So I'm talking to some guys right now that are over in Illinois. I talk to them quite often when I used to talk a whole lot. There's a guy named Catfish, and there's a guy over on the Chain of Rocks Bridge, and that's the bridge that goes from Illinois across the Mississippi River over to Missouri side, and I've talked to him before, but I never did catch his name or his handle. All right, well, I got about 12 more minutes. Then I'm going to call it a day, I think. I feel like this one's been kind of productive. I've managed to get, at least one person to talk to. Michael Gary stopped in. That was really cool. So I'm on channel 23. These guys are all over Illinois, so where they're at is probably, I would say, 25 or so miles from me. Hello, viewer. So I'm open for discussion if there's any questions, comments, gripes, complaints. Even if you just want to blow off steam, just feel free. Maybe I'm getting some of the foreign crowd in, probably start coming in from places like England and Germany. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning there. That's 11:17 where I'm at. I'm not sure what time it is where you are. But anyway, I don't do this a whole lot. Every once in a while, I'll come down and get on my radio. Ice cream. Hello, viewer. Sorry to sneak up on you like that. I was looking in my freezer over here to see if I had any ice cream boxes that were open. Unfortunately, I don't. I have to go upstairs to get ice cream if I want one. I usually keep stuff in my freezer here. And then when it's snack time, I'll be snacking. Yep. Hello. Hello, viewer. So I got open discussion. You know, if you feel like talking about anything, just feel free to ask a question or make a comment, or you can leave too. That's up to you, whatever. I almost feel like I should start having like a show and tell or something. Or I hate talking about politics. I used to keep up with it pretty good, but it's gotten so difficult to keep up with nowadays. It's really just not even worth talking about anymore. We already know the president is an idiot. You know, we're talking about a man that can't even put 2 sentences together. I'm not sure what this world's coming to. It's coming. I wonder if any of you people have heard about the diesel shortage that's coming up. There was a guy that's a trucker that was talking about it earlier. He was on, I don't know, TikTok or something like that. He was talking about the shortage coming up pretty soon. It's supposed to last like 20 days. A lot of the independent drivers are saying they're not going to drive during that time anyway. You know, because if there's a shortage, fuel's going to be expensive for sure. But it may get back to the point where, like it was during Hurricane Hugo. Was it Hugo? No, maybe it was Katrina. Back during Hurricane Katrina, they were rationing fuel. So it may be something like that going on. We're talking about diesel this time though. Alright, well my poll says that only one person answered it. I've had about 20 people, maybe 25 come and go. I'll find out as soon as I see the analytics on this, I'm going to be on about 4 more minutes. Not a whole lot of discussion tonight. Not as much as I thought there would be. You know, I figured that with it being a Friday, Saturday, what is today, Friday night? I figured with it being a Friday night, I'd get a lot more people responding and participating and, you know, commenting and stuff. But I'm not having much luck tonight. Of course, then again, I'm really never on anymore. On the radio or on this live feed thing. I just thought I'd try it out tonight to see, you know, how it went. It's not something I do a lot because I get results like this, and it's kind of discouraging that, you know, I spend an hour of my day or more trying to, you know, get people engaged. I guess I'm going to have to work on trying to figure out what it is people want to talk about or what people are looking for in a conversation. Hello, viewer. So if you have any suggestions by chance, you know, like topics, feel free to put them down below in the comment section, because getting people to stay engaged is the hard part for me. Tonight, though, I've done pretty well. I've been talking on my city radio a little bit. Actually, I haven't really talked a lot, but I did finally talk to some guys over in Illinois. And I had a trucker that was over on Interstate 270 at the 170 interchange talk to me a little earlier, so that was pretty cool. That's about 16 miles from me where that guy was, so I did pretty good. Hello, viewer. Any questions, comments, discussions, anything? Feel free to put it down below. I was talking about engagement. I'm having a hard time keeping people engaged on my live feeds. Maybe I should start doing like trivia or something. Maybe that would help. I don't know. If you have any ideas, you can put them down below in the comments. What was really cool though is that I have Uncle Gary came in to see me this evening. My Uncle Gary's in Kentucky, Hazard County, Kentucky. And he stopped in to say hello this evening, so that was pretty cool. Alright, well, I got about 1 minute left. I think I'm going to call it even. Hello, viewer. Just sitting around this evening, not a whole lot going on. I've had a lot of people come and go, but nobody's staying, including you. Okay, well, that's fine too. Alright, folks. Well, I'm going to sign off. It's been nice talking to at least my Uncle Gary this evening. I'll be on again sometime, I don't know. It's kind of discouraging when I do this and nobody stays engaged and doesn't want to talk and all that stuff, you know. Maybe I should turn my microphone around. Put my phone like that. All right, well, see y'all later. You just missed it there, viewer. You'll have to come back another time because I'm getting ready to end this. I haven't had much luck this evening keeping people engaged. So I've decided that after an hour and 31 minutes, I'm going to take off. See ya.